Oh, we're moving. Finally. Pulling up, Isaac's like, looks like you're going to Jurassic Park. So I'm pretty sure they probably filmed Jurassic Park here. If they didn't, they should have. We're taking a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to head to the trailhead. It's either like a 2-mile hike, or we'll take a taxi out there. We haven't decided yet. Look at it. It's a little pet cemetery.
Too, Brute.
We have walked 1 mile. We haven't even made it to the trail yet.
It's snack time and we haven't even started yet.
Say bye-bye, Ocean.
What?
Say bye-bye, Ocean. We're going up there. For a while, we thought that this one was going to be the one we were going to climb up as we were walking down. We thought that we were in real big trouble, but it looks like we're going up this way. It's probably not much better. Here's the town, Avalon. We came from down there. But I think we're gonna go up that way, and around, and down there, and then up that trail and over that. And our first campsite is somewhere over there. Right?
I have no idea.
I think it's somewhere over there. So we're stopping for lunch. It's like 1 o'clock, and we've been hiking since like 10:30 probably. We had to hike 1.8 miles to get to the trail, and then we've hiked 3.4, I think, so far, like uphill the entire time. But we had some pretty awesome views. Ocean on one side. The smallest little piece of shade to try to huddle in. And the ocean on the other side. Oh, hi. So we've been hiking for 9 miles, and we can still see where we started. That's where the ferry dropped us off. Oh, you can't see my finger, that doesn't help. Right there is where the ferry dropped us off. And over there is the windy road we walked over. And we walked through all of that for like forever, uphill for forever. And now we're here. But 9 miles later, we can still see where we started. That's ridiculous. Are you so ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna go through the gate. And I think there are buffaloes in there.
I'm so ready to ride a buffalo the rest of the way.
You're gonna lasso a buffalo?
Yeah.
Ride it the whole rest of the way.
I'll just need a big fat one that can take my weight.
We made it all the way to the other gate. And no buffalo. Lots of poop, but no buffalo. Look at the darkness. That is our campsite. Chippies?
Pringles for the win.
Okay.
Mmm.
Pringles. Pringle Takis.
Do you want to tell everyone the story of your buffalo?
No. There was no buffalo. Everything was fine. Definitely did not almost touch a buffalo by accident. That didn't happen.
Isaac is very observant and he definitely saw the buffalo that was like 10 feet away from him. And I definitely didn't have to yell, Isaac, there's a buffalo. And he definitely didn't think I was kidding. So we had to like off-road it and like dusk-ish. And then spent the next like 3 or 4 miles yelling as we came around every corner because we were night hiking, hoping that the buffalo would not be scared by us so they wouldn't charge. So yeah, that happened. We didn't see any more buffalo. We did see a couple more deer. That was fine. We're okay with deer. We saw a fox, a couple bush birds that looked like buffalo, but no more buffalo. Hopefully we're done with our night encounters of buffalo. Good morning. This is our first morning in Blackjack Campground. Kind of see, it's a nice little campground. What's really nice is that each of the campsites have these bear boxes behind me. So you can put all your stuff in it at night and you don't have to worry about critters getting into it. That was pretty nice. We have a nice little picnic table, a little shelter. It was a nice little night. I'm drinking my first cup of coffee. Making some breakfast. Isaac's a little bit slower to get up, so he's in the tent drinking his first cup of coffee. We're going to have, you know, a slow morning this morning because we don't have very far to go today. We only have 7 miles to get to the next campground. So we're going to have a little bit of a slow morning and then stop at the airport for lunch. And then we will head to our next campground in Little Harbor. Our little bear box has this little bison safety sheet. Facts about bison that we definitely could have used yesterday. The solitary bull. They're gonna be in unexpected places. Yeah, that's what we ran into. By himself. Behind a bush. Luckily, he didn't really move, but now we know for today and tomorrow what to do with the bison. Hi, little guy. There he is.
Look at little ball sack.
Oh my god, babe.
Hey, bro, those are some really big balls you got there.
Hi, buddy. Catalina Island fox. They're only found here. This is our first one. We saw one last night, but it was really dark, and only Isaac saw it for a split second. Alright, bye, little guy. Heading out of camp. Looking at this. Okay, so we finished our descent mostly. We're gonna hike up there. That's the airport. You can kind of see trail up there. So we have a big climb up before we can get up to the airport. But at the airport, there's beer. We're so gonna get beer. We made it. Time for beer. Time for beer. So ready for a beer. Look at this cute little map. the whole island. So we started down there. Right there, we walked all the way around. This way. These are roads, so it's hard to tell exactly where. But we stopped right there, Blackjack Campground. And now we're a little bit further off at the airport in the sky. And we're gonna end all the way down there. And cute. Just finishing up lunch. In a minute we'll hit the road again. Finishing charging some stuff. Drinking an extra beer for the road. Good to go. There he is. The great big buffalo.
What is the other way that goes over there?
So we think that's our second campsite down there. We're camping on the beach tonight. We just left the airport, which is over there. An airplane in the sky? Oh. Yeah, there's an airplane over there somewhere.
I've played enough video games, I'm pretty sure I could fly us down to the beach.
I was just gonna fly us down to the beach. We camped the first night over there. And now we're on our way. We're following a bison. Hopefully he's a friendly bison. Oh, I found him! Yeah, fuck you. Okay, bye. We've seen our first safe distance buffalo. This one isn't like right on top of us. There he is. There's too much sweat on my phone, so I can't zoom in properly. I'll fix it.
Back.
There he is. I cleaned off the sweat so I could zoom in. Hi, buddy. I like you from this far, not from like 10 feet away on the trail. There's the trail. The trail is hopefully buffalo free. Oh, there he is, our little buddy.
He's so majestic.
Billy the bison. Oh my god, Isaac, stop it. Isaac really wants to get gored by a bison this trip. He really just wants...
He looked over here, look.
There it is. Home for the night. We're finally there! Almost. Ah! That was a big one! Ugh. That was so rude. Look at this. The campsite's right over the top of that. We're gonna get a really pretty sunset. We're soothing our aching hooves in the water and it feels so good. Good morning. It's about 7:15 on our third morning. We are starting to pack up camp a little bit, tent's still up. We have kind of a big day. We have 5 miles to Two Harbors, which is where we need to stop to pick up the key to the locker at our campsite, and then another 7 miles to our campsite. So we're trying to hit the road by about 8, hoping that we can get there before dark so we don't have to hike in the night like we did our first day. That was not very fun, So we are packing up and heading out. We're already at breakfast. We're having a second round of coffee and just getting everything packed up. But take a look at the campsite. We have really nice fire pits. There's the tent. You can see the ocean from our tent. So we woke up to a nice view of the ocean. We had a beautiful sunset over the ocean. Little picnic table. Another critter cabinet here, which is really nice. And they also had these clotheslines, which we used. Unfortunately, everything's still pretty wet. I guess you can't really tell, but they're all pretty wet. So we're gonna hang them on the outside of the packs and dry them out on the beginning part of the hike. That's my short sleeve hiking shirt, so I really hope it dries quickly because currently I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt. It's a little chilly this morning, so that's okay, but we need to start the hike by going out this way and hiking up this big hill. Like over all of these hills up there. So it's gonna be a big day. Alright, like not barely even up this big hill. We got a pretty cool view of our campsite. That one's ours right there. The water. Mostly we were just tired and we needed a breather.
There's a second cove over there.
Apparently there's a second cove over there. Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, we came from the other side of this mountain. There's a really steep one. And in all of our infinite wisdom, we were like, hey, it's probably the last real steep one. And then we saw this. And you can kind of see people. They're hiking ahead of us. Yeah, that's where we're going.
That looks fucking epic.
I just dropped my poles. It's gonna be a big one, but there's a nice little shelter up at the top of there. It's supposed to have really great views. Probably stop and take a little breather, give the feet a break, take the packs off, and finish the rest of the way over there. And there go the rest of my poles. Here we go. You still gotta go up there though. Shelter's in the clouds, can't even see it. Came from down there. We're close-ish.
We're hiking into the cloud.
Yeah. We're like pretty much there.
Pretty much.
Woo. We made it. Time for second breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
View's pretty cool though. We're in a cloud, so it's not super clear. But it's pretty nice. That's where we came from. Knocked down that trail over there. And then through the other side of the island. We're gonna go that way. It's pretty cloudy, so you can't really tell.
You can see the water on the other side down there.
Oh, you can see the water. Yeah, we're going like there-ish. We have like probably 2 or 2.5 miles left to get to the end. Well, the halfway point where we check in for our next campsite. We have a long way to get to the end. Our first view, 2 harbors. Hopefully.
It looks like there's 3 harbors actually. You got 1, 2, 3.
We've been wrong before.
Yeah.
We think that's it. Just a little more trail left.
I don't think we're going up on that mountain.
I hope not. Okay. Alright, we're like almost to 2 harbors. Our little break point, we have to stop and get a key for the campsite. But this is the narrowest part of the island. You can see the ocean's over there, the ocean's over there. It's only a ½ mile long. We got to the really skinny part. This like super treacherous trail like right here, that's the one you're supposed to do, quote unquote, the rest of today. Go up and over that and then back down to the campsite. We're gonna take the end route, so we're gonna go backwards this time. And we're gonna go on this like little windy road, which pretty much just stays by the ocean the whole time. Still 7 miles, but we don't have to do another big hill today. And then we'll do the big hill tomorrow. Because we already did one big hill, and that's enough for one day. Alright, so we are in 2 harbors. We made it. It's not quite halfway. We still have 7 miles to do, but it's a nice little breaking point. It's like 11:15. We checked into our next campsite. We got our key to our locker, and we're just taking a little breather. Got my shoes off, which feels wonderful. Yeah, it's just a really cute little town. There's a little restaurant, a little store over there. Ditched our bags. Water's over that way. Nice little like bathroom, showers, laundry area if we had time for that. Taking a breather and then we're on our way. Wow!
Much wow.
Very wow.
2 thumbs up. Cute little town.
We came from up there. You can kind of see the trail.
Actually, you can. I think we came. See
Came
that little
from
thing right there? Didn't we hike right
Yeah.
by that?
Yeah, the little like electric tower thing.
Yep.
And came down, and you can see the trail down the hill right.
I'm sure it
Right
looks like a little hill. It's not.
It does look little. It's not that little. But we're on the road again. Ready to go?
On the road again.
We're ready to go. Taking a breather. Can't really see what I'm filming, so I hope I'm filming me. We have like 3 miles left before our campsite.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good. It's like 2:15. We got a couple hours left of sunlight. I think we're probably gonna make it.
Guys, slow death.
Much drama.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Wait, now he sees us. Gosh, shit.
Man, he can give 2 fucks less. In fact, he's coming towards us.
I'm rabbit, I'm gonna get ya.
Who wants steak dinner tonight? Fox steak dinner? Oh my god, he's cute.
He's so cute.
He's seriously, like, Chicha is bigger than that fox.
Also, we're in this really creepy Boy Scout camp. It's like abandoned right now. And there's all sorts of like tents that don't have tents on them, with cots that don't have bed mattresses. But we found a really cute little foxy.
Oh yeah.
Coffee. On the other side of this rock is LA. Last night we could see it all glowing all night. It's hard to really see right now. There it is. We watched flights land in LAX. It's all the glowing lights. Pretty cool. So this morning we're trying to decide what way we want to go back. We're currently up here at Parsons Landing. we have to go back to Two Harbors to catch the ferry. Two Harbors is where we picked up our key yesterday, so we walked on this windy road to come out here yesterday. That's technically backwards. This is supposed to be the end of the trail, but this is all pretty much flat. And so since we did that really big mountain yesterday morning, we decided we'd be able to do 12 miles easier if we did this flat, which was a good call. Now this morning we were gonna go finish going backwards and go along this way. This is also 7 miles, but is like 1,300 feet in elevation over the first 2 miles. And then there are a couple little hills in there after that. So we're currently deciding how we feel, and if that's something we think we can do. We'll probably end up doing it because it's supposed to be really, really pretty. But we're deciding how our feet feel and how our legs feel. For me, this is my achiest morning. I've felt pretty good every other morning. I'm starting to get blisters. I have a couple on each foot. And so we'll see what we decide to do. We decided to take the big hillway. So our campsite is over there somewhere. We hiked loopy over there. And on the other side of that hill goes down, and that's where the climb started. And we got there, I was like, man, we can't really see where it goes. It's probably bad news. So we hiked up. And now we can see where it goes. And it is bad news.
Good news.
That's the top right there. That looks very steep.
Reminds me of Ireland, doesn't it? Rolling hills, green grass.
That's for you, Sam.
Sam would definitely agree. Basically Ireland on an island. Wait,
Ireland is an island. Wow. Look straight up. Is it the end? I don't know if that means yes or not. You can kind of see over there-ish where we camped. Been hiking straight up for like miles. Whew, I almost slipped. We got some pretty sweet views. I think this is our last big hill. That's what we said about our last like 3 hills. So who knows? This one's very steep though. Pretty gorgeous though. We made it to the top of the biggest part of our climb. We're taking a little breather because we hiked like 2 miles pretty much straight up the entire time. I don't know about you, but that was like the steepest hike I've ever done.
Ever?
Probably ever. That was like a 20 to 30% grade probably.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking hard though.
I think it's the steepest one I've ever done. Maybe not Isaac, because he's like crazy adventure man. But for me, that's definitely the steepest hike I've ever done. But yeah, that was pretty insane. But we made it pretty much to the top. There's another like little hill over there. Oh my god, your butt is so wet. You just touched me with your sweaty butt. Check this out. There's Isaac looking at the vista. Ocean over there. sparkling, glittering ocean over there. I'll tell you, the hike up here was pretty freaking hard. That was worth it.
What do you think?
Not half bad.
Oh my god, look at all the shit I just did.
Gross.
Is it worth it?
Totes.
Go.
Our last mile marker. Hiked backwards for this part, so it's 25. But it's our last one. We just go around that corner. We're gonna hit town. How do you feel?
Beer. Must have beer.
There's beer in town. I feel like half of this hike has been fueled by beer. If we go this much further, we can have beer.
Pretty much had beer at every leg almost.
We have our priorities straight.
Yep.
A foot aftermath. We each have tape on each of our feet. But we made it. We made it back to Two Harbors. It's really quiet today. It's a Monday afternoon, so there's probably not that many people here. But yeah, we're gonna take a little breather before our ferry.